Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope everyone is safe and healthy. Welcome back to the Capita Selecta on Linguistics course. And today we are going to discuss word stress and sentence stress. Okay, the first thing that I would like to note is that English is a stress-timed language. What does it mean? A stress-timed language is a language where the stressed syllables are set at the approximately regular intervals and unstressed syllables shortened to fit this rhythm. Stress-timed language can be compared to the syllable timed ones, where each syllable takes roughly the same amount of time. So there are two kinds of language based on the timed it is pronounced, which is a stress timed language and a syllable timed language. Okay, let's take an example of Bahasa Indonesia as the syllable timed language. In Bahasa Indonesia, we take roughly the same amount of time to pronounce each syllable. For example, I have a sentence, saya suka jalan-jalan. Okay, in every syllable in that sentence, I pronounce it at the same amount of with the same amount of time, like saya suka jalan-jalan. Okay, now it's different from English because it is a stress-timed language. In English, yeah, the stress in a spoken sentence occur at regular intervals, and the time to say something in English depends on the number of stressed syllables rather than the number of syllables itself. Okay, so the number of stressed syllables will affect the time to say something. Okay, let's take a look at this example, guys. I have this. Wait, let me. Okay, I have these examples. Yeah, how to show you that the time we need. Yeah, the time we need to pronounce this one. This one, number 1 and number 2 and number 3 and number 4 are basically the same in English because the stressed syllables are the same. The number of stressed syllables are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the number of the stressed syllables. Okay. I usually used rhythm, yeah, to help my students see the differences in pronouncing the stressed syllable and the unstressed one. You see that the stressed syllable will be in the beat, will be on the beat. So for the first row, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I hope you can hear the beat. And then the second row, it is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So see the beats are still 4. So it doesn't change the beat. So the time needed to pronounce 1 and 2 is the same, right? Let's take a look at number 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so we do not pronounce it as 1 and 2 and no, that's not going to happen in the stress time language. Okay, Now let's take a look at number four. Yeah, one and then sorry, one and then two and then three and then four. Okay, so the time needed to pronounce all these four is the same, right? One, two, three, four. One and a two and a three and a four. One and a two and a three and a four. One and then a two and then a three and then a four. Okay? Now, that is what is called a stress time language. All right, so why is it important to know the stress in a word or in a sentence? Okay, if it is in a word, it is very important to know the stress in a word, because when word stress is misplaced, it makes it hard for the listener to understand what you said. Yeah, so a communication breakdown might occur. Let's take a look at the example here. Okay, this should be pronounced as normally. Okay, when you pronounce it as normally, it might be heard by other people as no money, no money. Or this one, written. Okay, if you pronounce it as return, it might be heard by other people as retain. And the word secondary. Okay, if you pronounce it as secondary, it might be heard as by other people as country, which is not the intended meaning. Okay, so we must be very careful in putting the stress in a word. All right, we can say that a word stress means a prominent syllable. Okay, let's take a look at this pattern here. Teacher, beautiful, understand, and continue. See, the first one, the stress is in the first syllable, teacher. The second one is also on the first syllable, beautiful. Okay, the third one is on the last syllable, the third one, understand. Okay, and then the fourth is in the second one, continue, continue. Okay, that's some of the pattern of the stress in words. All right, there are two degrees of stress. The first one is primary stress and the second one is secondary stress. Primary stress is the stronger degree of stress, and it gives the final stressed syllable, and it's very important in compound words, while the secondary stress is the weaker of two degrees of stress in the pronunciation of word. And secondary stress gives the other lexically stressed syllable in a word, and it is important primarily in long words with many syllables, with more than two syllables, yeah, in long words. Okay, let's take a look at the example of stress. Okay, you see this, this symbol, this one is the secondary stress, while this one is the primary stress. So this word is pronounced as correspondent, correspondent. Okay, you see that this one has a slightly stress in it. This one is not stressed at all, and this one is the primary stress. Pon, then this one is unstressed. So correspondent. Okay, so the primary stress is in the pon, span. Okay. All right, let's practice these words for the stress. See this one? How do you pronounce it? Employee. Okay, the stress, the primary stress is in E. Yeah, employee. Okay, this one. This is the secondary. This is the primary. Alexandria. Alexandria. Okay, this one. BBC. 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 And this one. Anonymity. Anonymity. Okay. The stress is here. Situation. Situation. Here. Situation. Aviation. Aviation. Sensitivity. Sensitivity. See, this one has a stress also, but the primary stress is in T. Sensitivity. Okay, so these are the some of the examples of how you pronounce the words. Okay, now I would like you to listen to this group of words, and I would like you to take notes on in which syllable the stress is for a group of words. Say, for example, this one. Is it in the first, second, or the third syllable? This one is for the first, second, or the third syllable. And this one, and also this one. All right. Please take notes on your notebook. Okay? Let's do the first row. Embarrassed, dictation, eraser, pajamas, banana. Okay, take note where the stress is. That's the first one. And let's do the second row now. President, envelope, holiday, beautiful, and bicycle. Okay, where the stress is. And now let's do the third row. Regulation, satisfaction, economic, artificial, and fascination. Okay, and then now the fourth one. Military, ordinary, elevator, dictionary, and cemetery. Yes. Did you find all the stress? Where the stress is located in these words? Let's take a look at the answers. All right. So, for the first row, the stress is in the second syllable. See? Embarrassed, dictation, eraser, pajamas, and banana. Okay, and for the second row, the stress is on the first syllable. President, envelope, holiday, beautiful, and bicycle. This one, the stress is in the third syllables. Regulation, satisfaction, economic, artificial, and fascination. Okay, this one is in the, again, first syllable. Military, ordinary, elevator, dictionary, and cemetery. Okay? All right. Okay, now please note that when a syllable is stressed, it is pronounced as longer in duration. Yeah, so it's longer in duration, higher in pitch. Yeah, pitch higher in pitch, and also louder in volume. So that is how these are how you pronounce a word stress. All right, so how do you say teacher? See? It should be, you know that the stress is here on the first syllable, then it should be longer. See? Teacher, right? It should be higher also. T. And louder. T. So all three combined, it has become teacher. See? All right. Okay, let's take a look at the word stress rules. Okay, the first one, if you have two syllable words, yeah, if they are nouns, then the stress is on the first syllable. For example, center, object, and flower. Okay, if they are verbs, the stress then is on the last syllable. Release, admit, arrange. Okay, if you have compound words, yeah, if they are nouns, nouns plus nouns or adjective plus nouns, then the stress is on the first part. Desktop, pencil case, bookshelf, greenhouse. If they are adjectives, adjective plus prepositional phrase or a preposition, or verbs, preposition plus verb, then the stress is on the last part of the verb part. Okay, for example, well-meant, hard-headed, old-fashioned, understand, outreach, outlined. Okay, so it's on the last part of the verb part. Okay, the next one, if you have phrasal verbs, then the stress is on the particle. Yeah, for example, turn off, buckle up, hand out, turn off, buckle up, hand out. Okay, word with added ending. Yeah, if the suffix is ik, the syllable, and xian, 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 yeah, the stress is on the syllable before the ending. Economic, geometric, electric. Okay, technician, graduation, cohesion. If they are ended with p, this one, yeah, this addition and also meter, yeah, the syllable is on the third from the last syllable. The third from the last, yeah. Photography, biology, and so on and so forth. All right, now that you already know word stress, now we move to sentence stress. Sentence stress is the music of spoken English. Like word stress, sentence stress can help you to understand spoken English, especially when spoken fast. Sentence stress is what gives English its rhythm or beat. You remember that word stress is accent on one syllable within a word. Sentence stress is accent on certain words within a sentence. Okay, do you remember the exercise that I did on the beginning of the video. Alright, most sentences have two types of words, content words and structure words. Content words are the key words of a sentence. They are important words that carry the meaning or sense. While structure words are not very important words, they are small, simple words that make the sentence correct grammatically. Okay, the one thing that you should note is that if you remove the structure words from a sentence, you probably still understand the sentence. But if you remove content words from a sentence, then you might not understand what the sentence is about. Okay, that is content words and structure words. Subject, for example, is say table, right? Mobile phone, people, they are content words. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Imagine that you receive this telegram message. Sell car gone front. Can you still understand what it is meant by the sender? Yes, right? Yeah. Sell my car, I've gone to France. Now you can already guess what it means. And this one, will you sell my car because I've gone to France? Okay, so you can still understand the sentence if you hear the content words. Yeah, but if you don't hear the content words, you probably might not understand the sentence. All right, now let's practice some sentence stress. Yeah, I would like you to keep the beat, guys. When you learn to pronounce sentences using a correct stress, use the beat. Yeah, remember the beat is for each content words. Okay, so and maintain the beat. Don't change the beat. Yeah. Buy new toys. Buy new toys. Buy us new toys. Buy us new toys. Buy us some new toys. Buy us some new toys. You should buy us some new toys. You should buy us some new toys. Keep the beat. Buy new toys. Buy us new toys. Buy us some new toys. You should buy us some new toys. Let's try another one. Dogs chase cats. Dogs chase cats. The dogs chase cats. The dog chase cat. The dogs chase the cats. The dogs chase the cats. The dogs are chasing the cats. The dogs are chasing the cats. See, no matter how many what is it? Content structure words that you add, the length of the time you need to pronounce the sentence is still the same. See, because you have the same number of content words. Dogs chase cats. The dogs chase cats. The dogs chase the cats. The dogs are chasing the cats. See? Let's try another one. Birds eat worms. The birds eat worms. The birds eat the worms. The birds will eat the worms. The birds will have eaten the worms. Okay. Again, kids make noise. The kids make noise. The kids will make noise. The kids are making noise. The kids have been making noise. Okay, so the basic rules of sentence stress are 1. Content words are stressed. 2. Structure words are unstressed. And 3. The time between stressed words is always the same. So keep the beat. Yeah, it's always the same. The time between stress word is always the same. The time between stress word is always the same. Okay. All right. These are example of some content words and structure words. Yeah, words. Remember that content words is words carrying the meaning, main verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, negative auxiliaries are all content words. And structure words is words for correct grammar. So we have pronouns, preposition, articles, conjunction, and auxiliary verb. Those are structure words and unstressed in a sentence. Okay, guys, that is all for today. I hope that my explanation today will help you understand how to stress words and also sentences. Thank you very much. If you have any question, you can ask me anytime you want. Stay safe and healthy. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.